done that.
Had a nightmare in the afternoon with the grandkids. Johnny, looking where he was gone, had that daft VR headset on, swimming with great whites, knocked to a Sarah's hologram machine with a boyfriend on it. And imagine the hysterics. And then Alexa started playing Baby Shark 2070 remix and asking how I did arrest me for scones. It'll be the wins for the technology it tells me to tell you.
Aye, well if I'd been waiting any longer, I'd be filling your slippers with cement and I'd let you swim with the sharks. You've been making me late since we started the preschool. I know you didn't learn much of your years at Maggie's, but surely you learnt how to tell the time.
No, I'm so busy with you rabbiting my ear and getting us into trouble, I never had a chance to learn.
Oh no, don't look, but there's Sean.
No, I've had to listen to enough nonsense this month. Without him, rabbit knowing about that cyber copy, whatever the hell it is. What does he even call it? What does he call it?
Is it no a budgie?
Aye. Mr. Beaks, sir. I don't care what it is. All I know is it's a wee bird that reminds me to take his old age pills in the morning.
Hello ladies, fancy seeing yous here. How are we?
Oh great.
What are yous up to today anyway?
We're going for a wee ladies' day, dinner in the town. Been doing it for years now.
Well, like decades.
Lovely. Any particular reason?
Well, we've been doing it for so long, we actually can't mind why.
Do you know, funny you say that, I woke up this morning and I thought it was a special day. I was talking to Mr. Beaks and Beaks today wasn't his birthday, so I'm in the dark. I don't know what day it is.
Was it not to celebrate something?
Well, was it your birthday? Because it's certainly no mine.
Oh, there's that 75X3000 away by. That takes you into the town. Are you?
Aye, well we can't now.
Aye, right enough. Oh, no problem. There's the new hover taxis down at the Braes. And look, the school gate's so. How about we take a wee stroll through, trip down memory lane, and then we can go to the Braes for a wee hover taxi. How about that?
Alright, let's go then.
Baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do.
It's on your feet.
In the name of the wee man, you're destined to ruin my night out.
Tip tear.
Your feet.
No, you idiot. This. What is it?
What is it?
Do you know what? My Johnny's been saying they've been finding these time travelling boxes recently for 2020.
Time travelling boxes? Really? Boxes that travel through time?
Aye, the flying boxes for Sweden.
Is it?
IKEA.
IKEA.
Aye.
Remember IKEA? I used to love that Dane backache they had. Remember that? Then it shut down 2056 after that meatball incident.
Do you know me time capsules? It's stuff the wee veins put stuff in for a particular year.
They can be tipped here by elderly bystanders. I'll sue. I'm going to talk to Thompson's about that.
Should we report it? Should we open it? Aye, but we don't know what's in it or how long it's been there for. It's like that time your Johnny left basins at the bought me school bag for a whole year.
Well, Zara, you know what I say. If it matters to you, it matters to Digby Brown. I'd open it. We fun it. We can do the nosy.
Aye.
No, I found it.
What's with the hand sanitizer and the face mask? Must have been a right clean one.
That's a pity we don't have it to play that on anymore.
What a shame.
Well, my friends, these are so wrong. We actually have Mr. Beaks.
Mr. Beaks?
Well, certainly not a budgie.
Mr. Beaks.
At your service, connecting your wings with the air of knowledge. Your personal assistant for soaring through the technology of 2072.
Mr. Beaks, put this from the pal.
DVD title, St Margaret Mary's Secondary High School, Award Ceremony 2020.
Ladies, gentlemen, colleagues and young people of St Margaret Mary's Secondary School. It is my absolute honour and privilege as head teacher of St Margaret Mary's Secondary School to welcome you to this year's award ceremony. This is not the award ceremony that we visioned last year when we were preparing for this, and it is fair to say that the pandemic has touched all our lives. And as wars have impacted on previous generations, we will always remember the year 2020 and the consequences of living through the pandemic. However, we have very much to celebrate in St Margaret Mary's, and we are a school that remains truly at the heart of our community, with pupils at the heart of our school. A community that is recovering, reconnecting and getting stronger during these changing times. I have the pleasure of leading a team of dedicated and professional teachers and staff, non-teaching staff, who are committed to your children. I would argue that there is not another school in the country to match the care, preparation and delivery that we put into your child's education. On your and my behalf, I would like to thank them for the dedication and service that they have given to our children and the school during this year. Even though we do not have the same pomp and ceremony as we would normally have during our awards ceremony, we don't have anybody walking across the stage and we don't have the opportunity to clap and cheer ever so reservedly, never have a generation of award winners been called to step into the future with more purpose, vision, passion, energy and hope. Everyone is now being called to step forwards and upwards. We are being called to refine ourselves and to be the absolute best that we can be. Because remember, in St Margaret Mary's, only the best will do. Your excellence shows in your work, your attendance and your attitude, especially in the quality of your actions and interactions with each other and with others. As young citizens, you are examples of nurture, inclusion, tolerance, dignity, respect and wisdom. We don't just talk about the gospel values in St Margaret Mary's, we put them into actions. We live the gospel values. Coming together to recognise and celebrate accomplishments is an important part of living and working as a community. And I thank all the staff who have made this ceremony their priority and ensured that we can mark the successes of 2020. And I would like to especially thank Mrs. Smith and her team for bringing the virtual award ceremony together. This is about taking the time to recognise that the contribution of others enrich the quality of our learning and acknowledging the young adults in their achievements. Young adults who will take their learning forward and be effective, constructive and compassionate members of our community. Young leaders who will take us forward with the same hard work, focus, diligence and resilience that got them to this point where they are today. Ladies and gentlemen, and young ladies and gentlemen of St Margaret Mary's Secondary School, enjoy your awards ceremony and let us celebrate your success.
The St Andrew's House Award winners are, from S1, Ellie Connolly, Michaela Fitzpatrick, Daniela Gonga, Tia Kelly, Peace Lambie, Brogan McAloon, Vansteep Finn, Sophia Zani. From S2, Robin Boyd, Amy Fletcher, Rebecca Frew, Ryan Heaney, Lauren Welsh and Kaylee Wilcox. From S3,
Breeze Ferguson, Aidan Ferns, Connor McCauley, Daniel McHugh, Tyler McPhee, Rosalie Iono, Becca Patterson, and Owen Wilton. From S4, Christina Dolan, Megan McCloskey, Emily McCloskey, Hayley Norman, and Jacob Ogbomo. From S5, Aidan Hunter, Ayomide Lambe, Jenna McConville, Georgia Morrison, Pauline Oyono, and Kiana Sheeran. From S6, Elliot Harvey, Shannon McCloskey Laverty, and Jeffrey Ogbomo.
It gives me great pleasure to announce the winners from St Benedict's House. From last year's S1, Megan Gilfillan, Olivia Scott, Luke Shepherd, Matthew Spitziar, Dylan Trainer. And from last year's S2, Olivia Cullen, Andrew Doherty, Lucy Farron, Jack Friel, Jack Sadler, and Rhiannon Story. And from last year's S3, Amy Crosby, Carla Cryans, Zoe Glenn, Tamira McComish, Declan Patterson. And from S4, Edwin Barnes, Siobhan McCallion, Ross McPhee, Amy Miles, Sean New. And from last year's S5, Charlie Bell, Sean Coyle, Emily Jane Elliott, Daniel Leggett, Jodie McGeever, Adam McKinch, Mirren Murphy, Morgan Patterson, Sarah Smerchika, Leah Rostran Philedon. And from last year's S6, Kezia Barnes, Lennon Docherty, Nicole Keenan, Abby Lee Nixon, and Hung Shu.
The award winners for St Catherine's House are, for first year, Liliana Banica, Tommy Blair, Amy Gibb, Kai Graham, David Griffin, Mirren McCoyd, Zara McCall. For S2, Abby Buckley, Molly Burns, Audrey Capraro, Mirren Chadburn, James Connolly, Nathan Doyle, Kalia Jorgario, Eves Kantima, Ursula Lonchak, Aaron Mikulam. And for S3, Francis Anna Mehe, Liam Burns, Brooke Elliott, Jay Gibb, Grant Greenfield, Rosette Kantima, Grace Motendoro, Gemma Sutherland. And for S4, Kendall Anderson, Max Bannicky, Emma Brown, Cameron Buckley, Lee Doyle, Chloe Erdley, Rebecca Lee. And for S5, Robin Ashcroft, Kiva Laurie, Ellie McHugh, Kenzie McLaughlin, Callum Mooney, Megan Ramsey. And for S6, Jacob Brack, Robin Martin, Emma Riley, Erin Sharkey, Gemma Simpson, Michaela Steele, Leah Wilson.
Hello and good morning to one and all. In anticipation of the Feast of St Margaret Mary, I'd like to give you a few thoughts and direct your attention to a couple of characteristics that I believe we can learn from and gain from Margaret Mary in the light of the award ceremony, which we're celebrating obviously digitally, electronically. St Margaret Mary lost her father tragically at a very young age, and as unfortunately happened with some families, when it came to the legacy and the inheritance, there was an uncle who decided, I'm not going to share it, I'm going to keep it, and that totally changed Margaret Mary's life. She had to adapt, she had to persevere, she was very resilient. And I believe it's those characteristics that help our students who are in the award ceremony stand out more. There can't be any more bigger challenge than COVID, can there? All the changes, the restrictions, the implications, and yet our students have battled beyond the challenges, have overcome the obstacles, and are now being recognised for their effort. So congratulations to one and all, and in the spirit of Margaret Mary, may you continue to be persevering, resilient, and let us celebrate what is possible when we put our minds, our effort, and our commitment behind our actions. God bless you one and all, and may on the Feast of St. Margaret Mary, may Margaret Mary intercede for us as we continue in our vocation for perfection and unity with God. God bless one and all. Cheers.
And now for our special awards. Francis Caird Award goes to Edmund Barnes. The McCormick Resilience Award goes to Ross McVie. The Pope Benedict XVI Caritas Award goes to Brandon Armour, Kezia Barnes, Megan Carrigan, Anthony Gallagher, Elliot Harvey, Justina Hawley, Christina Kazakova, Nicole Keenan, Robin Martin, Samantha Martin, Shannon McCloskey-Lafferty, Emma Riley, Nikki Salim, Ern Sharkey, Dean Shepherd, Michaela Steele and Leah Wilson. The James McCarthy Sports Award goes to Rhys McLachlan. The John Coyle Award from St Andrew's House, this year's award goes to Chikoka Ofokansi. From St Benedict's House, this year's award goes to Tegan Ferguson. From St Catherine's House, this year's award goes to Charlie Beattie. The Barney West Award goes to Megan Gilfillan. Career Ready is a 2-year programme that puts pupils directly in touch with employers across all sectors of work. This year's award goes to Kezia Barnes. The March Scott Leadership for Life Award goes to Anthony Gallagher, Samantha Martin and Shannon McCloskey-Lafferty. Now we come to the Dux Awards. The Dux Award in Education is given to the highest ranking student in academic terms. It's important to point out to you that the plural of ducks is duxes, and this year we have duxes. This year's junior duxes are 2 exceptional students. Kendall Anderson achieved 7 National 5 awards, all at grade A. Words used by Kendall's primary and secondary teachers to describe her are enthusiastic, mature, conscientious and hardworking. All traits that have led to success and will lead to further success for Kendall as she now takes up studying her 5 hires. Our other Dux is Megan McCloskey. Megan achieved 7 National 5 passes, all at grade A. Megan has also been described by her primary and secondary teachers as hardworking, diligent, cheerful, happy, especially when she's in a maths class, mature and respectful. All qualities that will help Megan with further success. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a resounding applause to this year's junior school Duxes, Kendall Anderson and Megan McCloskey. Let's go back to that word dux. In Latin, it means leader, and the recipient of this year's Senior Dux Award is most certainly a leader. Ayo Mide Lambe joined our school community in August 2018 from Nigeria. He's known as Ayo. Ayo achieved 7 National 5 passes, all at grade A at the end of 4th year. This year, Ayo achieved 6 higher passes, again all at grade A. Ayo has been described by his teachers in Scotland and Nigeria as enthusiastic, knowledgeable, organised, composed, responsible and active. Qualities that have achieved very many and many more successes still to come. It is a great testimony to Ayo as a student that this year he is studying 5 advanced hires. Ayo always displays a positive attitude towards his learning and welcomes challenges that stretch and test his ability. At the end of his 6th year, Ayo hopes to travel to Cambridge University and study medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's Senior Dux, Ayo Mide Lambe.
disconnecting DVD. See you later.
I'll see you later.
That was certainly the quickest Maggie's award ceremony I've ever watched in my life.
Oh! The date! 8th October! That's why we do it. That's why the tradition started. We couldn't have a proper award ceremony, so Mrs. Smith made one of our iMovies. And we watched it in class. Aye, that's right.
We'd go all the way to McDonald's to get a wee celebration for your award because I never got one.
And the tradition started.
Yeah, how come I never got an award that year?
That also must explain the hand sanitisers and face masks. Mind that COVID-19.
Ruined my spice prom.
Oh,
Let me tell you about it. I had this lovely dress, right?
and it had the,
It was so good.
Well, at least something nice came out of a hellish year.
You know what? Well done to us for getting through it. To the pupils at St Margaret Mary Secondary School 2020. To the Wains.
Gotta keep